What's going on, everybody? Free-to-play OG here, back. It's day number 211 of the free-to-play series in Marvel Future Fight. I hope you're all doing spectacular today. Yo, T, thanks so much for the super chat, bro. Appreciate that. Thanks so much, man. It means a lot to me. All right, guys, we got a good stream lined up for you today, but it's going to be fast and it's going to be furious because I got a lot of stuff going on today that I got to get to. So we're basically going to be speed running Marvel Future Fight today. So I hope you guys brought your coffee. I hope you're ready to go. Maybe not your coffee, depending on where you are in the world. Might be kind of late, but we got some stuff to burn through and we're going to try and do it fast. So let's get started. What's going on, Ghost Freak? How you doing, bro? Nadar, thanks for being here, man. Hope you're doing well. Hope uni's going well. Appreciate you, man. What's up, Edmark? How you doing, dude? Thanks for being here. Sharon, what's up? Thanks for hanging out. T, what's going on, dude? Sanjeev, good to see you. Thanks for being here, man. We got Wayne Clark in the house. What up, Wayne? And it's a sleepy chat this morning, which is good, because like I said, we're in a hurry, so let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Get some rewards. What up, Zero? What up, Aditya? What's going on, guys? Thanks for coming and hanging out. I mean, I can see a bunch of y'all are in here. What's up, Ashish? What's going on, dude? So what's up, everybody? Not just the folks in chat. All right. Some rewards. That's not resetting for a while. We're going to leave it alone and just cook. Got a couple things to talk about today. Nothing too crazy going on. A little bit of news, new event starting, things like that. We'll rip through it really quick here. We'll go over to the forums for the new event. It's pretty boring, but it is tier 4 materials this time, so want to make sure everybody gets in there and gets that done. Man, those Shadowlands chests hate my guts. And I propped them up, man. I talked them up, so I hyped them so much. And they're just like, nah, dude, have some extreme ISOs. That's what you need, extreme boost ISOs. Anyhow, nice. Got some gold, got some rewards. Did dig into Shadowlands, because it is time for weekly reset, guys. So make sure you're getting your Shadowlands cleaned up before reset. Make sure you get your timeline battle entries done today before reset. Make sure you get your voting done. We'll take a look at that because it is more important now with the tier 4 materials available from the new Advanced Glory Token shop. And then also Alliance Battle. Just make sure you get it done before the reset so you can run it twice. Be a good boy. Check my expiries. I think I've got some coming up. Yeah, we got some energy on one day, so I'll make sure to use that up. Very important. What's up, Kylo? What's going on, dude? Thanks for coming and hanging out. What's up, Macaroni Don? How you doing, man? Yeah. Possibly soon. Could do an emblem guide. It's a tough one. I could do like a quick guide on emblems. All right. Did we do our, yeah, donate? It's fine for now. We'll just grab 100 tokens. Definitely grab that. And definitely ask for it right back because we desperately need black antimatter. But not as much as we need tier 4 mats. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. All right, let's get into the emblems here. Grab some more rewards. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Very good. And we got everything out the inbox except this, apparently. There we go. And we are good to go there. All right, let's go real quick. Yeah, we got a few people here, and it'll be in the VOD. We're going to jump over to the forums really quick. Watch your eyeballs, especially if it's early in the morning where you're at. We got a flashbang coming at you. Here we go. Boom. Jump over here. So we got another community event, and guys, this is one of those ones that a lot of us are familiar with where you have to basically follow these instructions exactly. I just copy paste this, brackets and all. Copy paste it, post it exactly like they say, and in this one you're just posting your like Mephisto growth. I don't know how these things work, guys, but if you don't even have Mephisto unlocked, I highly recommend you still just go and post a screenshot of your roster without Mephisto maybe and make a joke about still need to get to Mephisto or something, because I'm pretty sure you basically just need to interact with the forums. They're not going to check that it is a picture of Mephisto, that you haven't built to a certain amount. May be the case, but I doubt it. So just go ahead, do your post. You do it right here. You need to make sure you log into the forums, and then you go to, yeah, you guys can see it, the Mephisto growth score section, which is going to be right under the events and sales, where this thing is right here, community event. Show off your Mephisto. I'll show you my Mephisto, bro. And then right below it is the Mephisto growth score section where you come in here, just write a post once you're logged in, follow the instructions that are in the event, and bada boom, shakalaka, you'll be all set with some tier 4 materials. Look like 50 of each. All right, so there you go. Pretty snoozy, but we like free stuff, so stay on top of it. All right, moving on here. We got a new event starting today. In fact, let me double check in here. Double check chat. What's up, Capone? How you doing, man? Thanks for being here. Ooh, yeah. You got your tier 4 sentry locked in. You may have to remind me. We may have to skip it. We'll see how we do. We got Artifact Unequipped still running. Ranking Tournament is what's going to start next week. Yay! So we'll be able to figure out how that works. But yeah, we got the Ranked Battle running today, and then I think that's all that started. Okay, so, oh, and one more thing I want to mention, because somebody said it in a comment on YouTube, and it's an interesting question. They asked about Ultron Stage 10, which is the Makari unlock, which is a particularly nasty one, because Makari is hard-walled behind a huge crystal purchase in Epic Quests, and they were asking if they should go ahead and just unlock Stage 10 of Ultron. And I think that's a really good question and maybe a good idea for you, but you got to ask yourself, do I really want to be aggressively pushing Ultron, World Boss Legend? You know what I'm saying? Like, do I want to invest crystals into pushing this guy? Because depending on what kind of account you're playing, free to play, spender, whatever, you may not care too much about pushing this guy. You may just go, I'm not gonna spend the extra crystals to climb Infinity Ultron. I'd rather just run World Boss Legend Plus on that day or whatever. You just kind of got to weigh it for yourself. And then if you're a collector like me and you're after all the characters, at some point, Makari is where she is. So if you're going to get Makari, you know, I probably will leave it. I don't think I'm going to unlock that one in particular, but I thought it was an interesting thing to bring up because for not a lot of players, some players, that's a really interesting question. Should I unlock this stage? Because the unlock requirement is horrendous. Yeah, exactly. A lot of people don't even want to do Ultron, and that's what I was saying about where your account's at, because if you can re-roll the World Boss of the day, you're probably not doing Ultron anyways, ever. So are you really worried about pushing it? And if it's like a completion thing, you might as well just wait for Makari. A completion thing. So we've got our level 60 Hellstorm, man. I bet you we can just run in circles and get this done. What's up, Jagreedy? I'm doing good, man. Got a busy day today. I've been missing some hours of sleep, which can get rough for me when it stacks up, but I'm doing good, doing good. Really enjoying the update and Marvel Future Fight. So that's really nice. What up, Victor? What's going on, dude? There you go. See, yeah, I would be more keen on World Boss Legend unlocks that I'm going to struggle with, you know what I mean? Because those are tier 4 character requirements. So they can be pretty brutal if you ain't wanting to build those characters. We're going to get the 2 into... No, we're going to the 2 into every ad next to the boss and make sure to absolutely miss Devil Dinosaur at all costs. It's a good strategy, Hellstorm, but I got another suggestion. Let's try it a different way. Let's see if we can actually connect with Devil Dinosaur. Because then we'll get the points. See, you got to use your brain. You got to use your brain. Right, all right. Where's my roar? Roar! There you go. That was so precise. Now we're on the same page, Hellstorm. Now we're on the same page. Just running around half naked with the trident. That's how I like to start my day. That sounded dirty. All right. Give me that roar. Let's go. Oh, jeez. Yeah. All right. And a roll. Oh, my God. I killed myself. I killed myself playing Path of Exile. I literally just tried to dodge roll. Ah, that's hilarious. Oh, my gosh. I was seriously trying to dodge roll through the boss. Oh, golly. One game at a time, right? They have different rules. Whoo! What up, Vardy? What's going on, dude? What's up, Cyril? Thanks for hanging out, guys. Appreciate y'all being here. All right, let's see here. Let's try one more time, or 5 more times, or whatever it takes. We are in a hurry. I should focus up. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hurry, I say, is like a timed thing. All I gotta do is hit 1 or 2 at various points, and somehow I'm screwing this up. Who knows, man? Oh, yeah. 2, 2, get the 2. Nice. No, no, you can't dodge roll, Hellstorm. I did it again. Wow. Whew. Been playing a little bit of Path of Exile, too, in the off time. Been nice. But I'm going so slow. I've never progressed so slow in a league before. Ah! Actually, that's not true. Dawn of the Hunt was brutal, and I basically tapped the beginning of it because I was busy with this. Okay, no dodge rolls. Yep, just run. Just run. This isn't looking good, man. My poor HP. We might have to do something makes this a little easier. I mean, I don't have to, but man. Did you say he's got a heal on something? Someone, Vic said, like, do the 5 or something. Is it gonna heal me? Because if it heals me, that'd be dope. It didn't heal me, but it did give me, not invincibility, probably damage immunity. Yeah. No. Yeah, Vic. Yeah. I can do the 1 or the 2 into the 5. Yeah. Invincible. Let's go. Clever. And that'll keep us from dying. Like it just did. I probably would have failed this if I hadn't hit that 5. Because we would have ate a couple bullets and been done for. Alright. There's our last roar. He wants the 2. We'll do the 5. And we'll score some extra points so we can blow these other fools out of the water that aren't trying. Yeah, there we go. Got that extra like 200 points. Blah. Alright. Let's keep going. Yeah, probably. Exactly. But you know what? We got our rewards. I'm pretty sure we got. Didn't we get them all that we needed? Yeah. Yeah. There we go. So, there you go. Make sure you get in there. Run your ranked battle. Get your nice rewards just for running it. And then some extra crystals for it being a thing and existing. Which is fantastic, really. Alright. Make sure you're working on your special pass for your team up collection tokens. Speaking of token... I think we've got, some collections to do here. 80%. Ha! Let's go. Gonna have 1 arm today. Boom! And 1 arm's not gonna cut it, man. That's why you don't half the ass. You gotta go all the way. It's all the way or nothing. All right, well, lesson learned. All right. You'll notice this man did not have both hands up. All right, GBR next. Let's go. Boom. Give me a lobby. Fill up with the storm. You had the wrong arm up and forgot to close your right eye. And I'm pretty sure you're supposed to wear your socks on your ears. Like you kind of just hang them on your ears. And then that's what really does it. I think you have to be in chat channel Korean 57650, and you have to wear socks over your ears. I'm pretty sure that is the correct strategy. I'll be making a guide video on this, really, on how to manipulate RNG by where you put your hands and what garments you wear over your ears, but it's going to take time because it's a pretty complicated, part of this game when it comes down to it. Masters. Only the masters. The true free-to-whales. What's up, Baki? How you doing, man? What rank bracket are you in trying to push timeline battle? We were in Platinum this week, I believe. Yeah. It's Platinum week. Platinum. And then we'll be in Vibranium next week. It's a good point, Sharon. Good point. True that. Top 100 usually. Top 50 is rough. Top 50 I usually have to spend crystals and stuff. I don't want to do that. So I just aim for around the top 100 somewhere. Best I can do, really. I mean, it just depends. I can't always win. Sometimes I lose, so try not to sweat it. It's really, honestly, I'll be honest with you guys, as I usually am. Timeline battle is the hardest part of this whole series for me. The entire thing. harder than streaming every day. Like, it is the worst. I hate doing it in the mornings. I usually don't complain either, so sorry, guys. Or I try not to. I probably complain all the time. I just do my best not to on the live streams. But it's just been excruciating. Every morning I wake up and I'm trying to do right, so I'm like saving my entries till the morning for me, which is right before reset. And, oh, I could use Storm, huh? Sorry about that, guys. Every morning before reset, and I'm just sitting here like tearing my eyes out. Like, man, I love this gameplay where I sit here and click refresh really sleepy and then miss the one person I'm looking for. So I can just keep sitting here refreshing. I literally spend more time hitting refresh than I do playing timeline battle. That mode, man, woo, gets me fired up. So, all that to say, I'm starting to find a way to like care a lot less if I win or lose. It's hard because I want to try, so I want to pay attention, and I want to try and, like, you know, win. But, yeah. Woo! It can be rough. Real rough. I've been enjoying Bob. I've been enjoying the Sentry this week. No doubt. No doubt about it. Slam one more of these out real quick. Now, let's do it with old Nick. And we'll grab you a striker who isn't total dog doo-doo. Sure, take his Storm away. There we go. And this time, let's go for the bot. Choke, choke, choke. There we go. What's a good time to start doing PvP? The first day of your account is when you should start doing PvP. If you mean when should you start investing in PvP, I would say just like slowly. I don't think coming out on a brand new account and diving straight into PvP as a non-spender, like as a free-to-play, is a good idea. I think that's pretty rough-a-roo on your overall account progress. You're gonna have a bad time. That's pizza when you're supposed to French fry. So I don't know, after you get some World Boss Legend teams, you can start, it's like you need your DPS characters for World Boss Legend, right? And then you think about ABXL, it's kind of like the three pillars, right? You've got World Boss Legend, ABXL, and PvP. And so PvP is probably like the last one of those pillars that you want to like build up strong, right? So when that is for each account, it's like hard to say, but you know. Possibly, Ahmad. I'm in kind of a hurry today, so I apologize if I don't get around to anything like that. I'm trying to just kind of get this done fast, and I'm really bad at that. Every time I try to do a quick live stream, I look down and it's 2 hours. So let me see how we do here. I might take a look. I've got Sanji written down to look at their account as well, so maybe we might make it. But thanks for being here. Appreciate you. What up, Frosty? What's going on, dude? Hope you're doing good. And what up, Bruin? How you doing, man? Thanks for coming and hanging out, guys. Dude, Baki, I couldn't stop finding hammers. They're so funny. Like, after we stopped playing together, I found, like, so many cracked maces for warriors. It was so crazy. I found, like, just, you know, it's not like cracked endgame, but for leveling, I found like a +3 to skills two-handed mace that did all the, like, had everything for melee on it. Like, damn. Man, they sure did a good job with the trade system in Path of Exile. Holy. Now all they gotta do is give free-to-play players a merchant tab. Oh, and a currency tab. We're cruising, man. Now we're having a good time. That's my battle. I'm gonna die on that hill, and everyone's gonna hate me for it. Maybe it'll cause some drama and get me some views. I don't know. We'll see. But I actually think they should do that. Like, and it's not an afterthought. Like, I think they need to do that. If they're gonna call their game a free-to-play game, you really gotta make. You don't gotta. I think it benefits you to make it nice and playable all the way through. It doesn't have to be completely comfortable, but. Man, not having real inventory is kind of a joke in a game like Path of Exile. But hey, in its current state, it's one of my favorite games of all time. So we'll see what it looks like on release. I'm super excited, man. should be real good. Thinking about doing a Marvel Zombies like trailer breakdown for us, like for Marvel Future Fight. Be cool to look at all the characters they showed in that trailer and talk about like what we might see for an update, who that could replace, what that might change. Kind of a cool video. And one I could do kind of off the riff with not a lot of planning, probably. We'll see. Almost done with the Rift guide. Just about there. Got almost everything wrapped up. Just got to find some quiet time to sit down and record it. And figure a few more things out. BlueStacks is driving. Alright. I can tell we're doing most of the damage here. I better try. Huh. I don't want to share, because if I die, well, it might be over. I don't know. I'm scared to look. I'm probably not doing any of the damage. That's gonna hurt. Oh, you son of a gun. Got me. I think that's gonna be it. Because I think... Oh, no. Guy's doing some damage with his Ghost Rider. Bring it, Ghost Rider. You can do it. The other side of this thing. Oh, we're gonna die. Can't even swap. Wow, Valkyrie lives. Get in there, dude. Whack him. Oh, gosh. Devastating. Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider. What the hell? You send him to the back? Go, Nick. Go. Yes, sir. We're bringing the heat with Nick Fury here. Mad damage. Couldn't have done it without our Nick Fury. Let's go, guy. Good job, dude. Who are you? Shout out to you. I didn't. I saw them. You just sent them at like 3 o'clock in the morning, brother. You guys got to remember, I'm on the other side of the planet, man. When you guys are up in the middle of the day, I'm snoozing, homie. I'm like passed out. I am not even there. I think you sent one or two of them yesterday. I've been real busy. I've been getting into some stuff running around, so I haven't been checking the Discord as much the last like day and a half or something like that. Thanks for the run, guy. I missed your name, but huge shout out to you. Way to save the day with your Ghost Rider. All right, man. Let's see here. But thank you for the rifts, man. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you letting me know when you're opening them. It's very nice. It's hard to get all essence with limited energy. Okay, so we are gonna just go ahead and knock these out real fast. And then we'll do our World Boss Legend. And then we'll probably crank up Mephisto's gears really quick. As much as we can, because we're really short on BAM. That's what's gonna be holding us back for just a little bit. Why I'm doing World Boss Legend first. Get some black antimatter. Hey, no worries, man. No worries. You're not alone. I get lots of messages in what is the middle of my night. All right, let's see. Aw. Boss. We got Thanos today. Ooh, really? We can go ahead and grab this because we need blast books now. Pretty badly. Cool. Let's jump in here. I don't know. Let's do one on stage 5 for fun. Let's give you... Strange. Sure. That works. Do you have... Oh, a friends list slot. Then try to add people who are active and can join open rifts. I don't know. Let me check. I'll check after we're done here real quick. Man, it was really cool though to... I like started the weekend timeline battle with Null, trying to push with Null like I've done previously. Didn't go very well. And then I was like, screw it, I'm gonna try Sentry. And so I double supported my Sentry, and it ended up being really nice playing Sentry on manual. Really enjoyed that, so very cool. Because we just tier 4'd him, so it was really nice to like take our brand new thing and get some really good results out of it. Really enjoyed that. Otherworld Battle is trolling the hell out of me, dude. It's like the current mid-tier meta will not let a battle finish and complete the perfect scenario challenge. They just can't. It's like the tempo of the fights or whatever. Or if you've got tips, hit me up on how to do that. Because like every time it comes down to the sentries. Every time. It's one-on-one. Sentry versus sentry. And I need to keep another character alive. So maybe I move my sentry up in the order. Put someone else on the end. Like maybe even put magic on the end. I don't know. I can't figure it out. Anyhow. Oh, Hulk, you're so fast, bro. What up, Hachi? What's going on, dude? Can't even be caught, bro. You're sneaky, fast. Oh, so nice. Love it. Hey, thanks for the membership. I know. Appreciate you, brother. Whoa. Oh, no. I don't think I could have butchered that worse. That was about as bad as it can get right there. Man, that tier 3 skill's crazy. I don't let it play out very much. Alright, get in there, man. Super delayed tier 4. Whoa! Whoa! Got super spicy. Like kill your Hulk spicy. Like kill your Hulk spicy. Alright. Who do we got? Was that Super Giant? Oh, geez. And all this. Just stay out of the middle. That's all that matters. Watching all it. Just trying to watch the attacks sometimes, too. Like when we're doing these fights with like a little less effort. Try and watch the telegraphs and stuff. Start actually internalizing some of these attacks since they're all going to kill us very shortly. Need that 3. Alright. Let's wrap this up. Damn you, and you're running out of my range. Oof. Man, he is resisting so much damage. It's crazy. The fall off was nuts. I don't know what the highest stage we've cleared with Hulk is. It'd help if I was like actually doing my rotation correctly and stuff, but still. Lost him, yeah. Damn. Sentry do any damage? Yeah, dude, just... That's probably my best bet at this point. Slam it out with Sentry, dude. Let the bro cook. That's why I don't have to move and stop doing damage. Worry about dying. Yeah. GG, Bob. GG, Bob. What up, Ramon? How you doing, young man? Thanks for coming. Ooh, by the stream. Woo! Oh! Nice, there's that life seed. Come on, let's go. Good job, Bob. Good job. Yes, sir, we will tier 4 Mephistopheles. I like how you put it. Nice. Yeah, I plan on tier 4ing him for sure. It's going to take us a minute, but we'll get there. We will get there. I can't, honestly, you guys, I can't see a native tier 3 getting a uniform and us not building them. I do not think they're going to make bad native tier 3, tier 4s. And, like, maybe ever, I don't know. So, can't really see not building one. Expensive doesn't deter us. You know what I mean? All right, let's rock Storm on a stage 5 just for funsiroos. I'm supposed to be going fast. What am I doing? This is what I mean. I like say I'm gonna go fast, and then I do a bunch of stupid stuff that makes it take forever. So let's just not do that, and let's make it go fast instead. No life seed for you today. 2.5 months for 15k life seed. 15,000 life seed? I don't know. It's random. It's not random. There's RNG involved. So it'd be hard to say. And you may have to spend some of your shop purchases on on life seed. That is a large number. Yeah, he's really, really good. I think it's gonna, you know, like I was saying yesterday, I think it's gonna come down to we just end up building him for PvE, and I think because of the nature of being an earlier free-to-play account, we're still gonna see a bunch of PvP value out of him. Not in Timeline Battle, obviously, but in other game modes like Team Battle Arena, even with a PvE build, he's still gonna do good things for our account. Yeah, Storm, you nasty, bro. W Nentry for sure, dude. For sure. Yeah, and that's the other thing, like, with PvP, I'm really interested to, like, see Commander's video, because it looks like his performance is nuanced. He's not going to be, like, better than Sentry and Null on the whole at all. Even if he can kill him in this scenario or that scenario at the top end, when you line him up, he's getting beat by the big boys, right? But he's gonna fall somewhere underneath them, in, like, you know, somewhere in Silver Surfer Wolverine, in that top area of characters just below them. But like we were talking about, his PvE value is so good, he's so spicy in Alliance Battle that most people are not gonna build him for PvP regardless. Doesn't even matter. Because he would basically, with a PvE performance like that, he'd basically have to be the, you know, he'd have to replace Null or Sentry in order for people to skip out on that PvE value and take him the PvP route. And even then, I don't know what people would do. It would just depend, I guess, on which game mode you prefer. Which is wild, but there you go. Sure, I'm just going to slam into this fool with Null. That's fine. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Man, I was watching Dashik's video this morning about Mephisto, and I left it on the auto-dubbing thing, and it kept talking about liver and something. It kept translating something to liver and something else when it was trying to talk about a CTP. It was cracking me up, man. As long as you equip liver and onions, you'll be good. Oh, okay. Gross. It's funny, it doesn't seem to like Korean very much. Like, certain languages, obvious, you know, for obvious reasons, translate better to English. And sometimes with the translation from Korean, it just is really wild. It says some crazy stuff. But if you know what you're looking at, you can get the gist of it real easily. I certainly can understand it better than I personally understand Korean, so there you go. Even with the weird occasional take on liver coming out of nowhere. I cannot. I can speak a tiny bit of Spanish, tiny bit of French, like 4 words. I know, like, several words in a bunch of different languages, but I do not fluently speak any other languages, no. Spanish is the closest for me, but I'd be embarrassed to even try to speak Spanish, so. All right, there we go. All right, so what are we doing for these last 2 runs here? That's the other thing with Mephisto. I think we're going to hold off on the tier 4. At least till we have 1 more World Boss Legend clear. Probably not till we have 6 more tier 4s. That's crazy. That's crazy. Because I hate Doctor Strange. Not really, I'm just kidding. I don't hate him. I just don't prefer to use him. And sometimes when I'm in a hurry and I don't want to pay attention, Null is absolutely fantastic because he's so defensively strong. And he does well offensively, so he just tears it up. We go Kang. That's what we do. Stage 9 is fine. Sure, go ahead, Gamora. Sure, go ahead with whatever that is. Looks good. Are you? I don't know, KT3. Couldn't be that bad. Worst case scenario, you got to swap the CTP out. I mean, you gotta give the dude credit where it's due. Oh, and that's the other thing to tell you guys, and a lot of people kind of showed that this morning, including Alex. Like, it looks like Mephisto's performance takes a pretty big jump when you get the tier 4. Can't confirm that myself, obviously, but that's what him and a few other people have said. Is that, yeah, he gets a really big jump with the tier 4. You can do it! You couldn't do it! You almost did it, though. Close, man. Oh, Kang Stage 9. If you're asking, like, which you should do, yeah, Kang Stage 9 would be better. Maybe if you could get the good booty box for, Mephisto. But even then, I'm not sure, because the odds of getting it are pretty low, and the rewards from Kang are going to be quite a bit better. I wish, man. I gotta go after stream. I gotta go quick today. Dang. I wish I could, though, dude. Because you know I would watch. I don't know. I need to focus up, man. I need to focus up. Here I am playing with balls. We need to be moving, man. Moving, not juggling balls. Something in my eye. Bugging the hell out of me. All right. One of these days, man, I'll take an actual day off, too, from doing this. I don't know what day that is, when that is, but I said it before and I'll say it again. It'll happen. Another video idea I had this morning in the shower was a video for like how to take a break from Marvel Future Fight without taking a break from Marvel Future Fight. And basically make a video breaking down the fastest, most efficient, most auto-played way to play the game, but still get like all your tier 4 mats, you know what I mean? Still hit the staples that are gonna help you keep building tier 4 characters. Which would basically be just like, make sure you watch the events, make sure you're doing your World Boss Legend every day, obviously. You can skip ABXL, you can skip, you can autoplay all your PvP, you can skip story mode, unless bios become an issue. There's just so many things you can skip, and so few things you actually have to pay attention to once your account is built, right? Because like when you're building your account, it's different. So many more things matter, right? But once you've like, you know, gotten to where we're at, say, and your dispatch sectors are built up, you know, all you got to do is basically log in once a day. Yeah. Well, not just GVR and World Boss Legend, because you got to watch events too. Otherwise, you're going to fall behind. I'm talking if you want to be like not even slowing yourself down hardly on tier 4s. What you have to do. Because you can totally, like you're saying, Capone, just go down to like, honestly, just logging in, doing your World Boss Legend, hit GBR for some Soul of the Faltine, and you can call it a day. But I was just thinking, like, maximum efficiency, you know what I mean? Like, actually trying to, like... I think the events are a big one people would, like, skip on that are, like, just lock into it, just do those every day. And then for me, auto-playing PvP is a big one. I wouldn't sleep on that because your crystal income will just disappear. Just vanish. And then we've also got... that was the thing. You can do that, but you're going to miss out on all your shops. right? So if you autoplay through all your PvP, just autoplay. You don't have to try, just autoplay through your PvP. You at least get the tokens every day. You get the weekly rewards, and then you'll get stuff for tier 4 materials from shops, which would be huge. It's like massive, massive. Oh yeah, let me check, Greedy. I don't think so, brother. Not right now. I think we just looked at this, but let me take a look. Yeah, everybody's logging in like a bunch of champs. Everybody's logging in like a bunch of champions, but I'll let you know if we get a spot, man. I will let you know. I'll let you guys know. When, if I think of it, can. Where's my Venom Nom? There he is. Let's go. Just like maybe some... No? Okay, sure. I was like, maybe some strikers that could actually come into the fight? No? Okay. Sure. Don't need them. Exactly. You gotta collect the rewards. And like... the biggest thing, and the reason I bring up events, is because one of the things I find people regret the most when they take breaks is the events they miss out on. They don't get the 2 CTPs. They don't get, you know, these massive rewards that come from the events. So, be a really good thing to keep track of. Wow, that 3 skill is just stuck like glue. Good thing to keep track of. Because, yeah, like the minimum, I mean, you could just log into the game every day, and you're still at least getting something. World Boss Legend is obviously key component to progressing your account. And then, yeah, GBR for the Soul Defaulting is a must. Wonder if I'll ever just stop casually doing that. Probably not. Probably not. Venom will get a new uniform before I stop doing that. Or we gotta push high enough that I feel consequences, and then I'll stop doing it for sure. For sure. Hey, I saw somebody. What up, Kimmy? We're doing good. Doing good. Got a busy day today, but good day today. Just everything. I mean, really, though. I'm a lucky dude. I'm a lucky guy. Lucky life. Very fortunate, though. Try to treat every day like a good day. Woo! Get off me, Kang. Yo, what up, Grimy Pipes? How you doing, bro? I skipped the 6th skill to make myself not do it. I was like, nope. You do it right, or you don't do it at all, Venom. There you go. Now you may eat its face. Let's go. Excited to get those cards too, man. I'm excited for the 10 pull of cards from the shop from the event. I'm excited to actually pull some P cards for Black Friday. Hopefully we get more than one. That would be nice. But you never know. We'll take what we get. That one's going to be a hard one to not be salty on if we have like a big old RNG whiff there. But hey, man, you know how we do on this channel, man. We just brush off the L's and get crazy about the W's. Just make a big deal out of those wins. Woo! Let's go. Smash, smash, and a smash, smash, smash. Good deal. So I'm looking at a conquest. Mephisto tier 4 is a ways off, so I don't know if I want to get a competition out of that selector. Just to keep in our bags for the dude. And I'm still wavering a little bit on what I even want to end up doing with Mephisto. And I have lots of time to figure it out. So, this selector, it's a really tough call because competitions aren't available like anywhere else. So skipping on the chance to get a competition may end up being just like a terrible idea. So, yeah. Don't know. Here, let's grab these. Boom. Ow! Flashbang. Whoa. Come on now. Steady. Steady. Bios, some gold. And we just need Alliance Battle Legend, huh? Well, speaking of that, let's go do it. Blast Villain. Yep. Strange and Gwenpool. What are we talking about, Pipes? What up, Prince? How you doing? Man, we are just chilling. Man, I don't even have a support CTP. That's another thing I didn't even consider. We don't have a single support CTP. Interesting. I don't know, man. I'm stuck on the fact that I can't get the competition anywhere else. It's really hard to like pass on that as a free-to-play player. We're not going to be gambling on custom gear. So, don't know. Glad we left it in there so I can decide. So that I can choose. Alright, I gotta go through these quick. I gotta make sure I'm not picky about my runs with Strange and Gwenpool. We just gotta lay down a score and go, go, go. See if I can bring some effort today, though. Entry. It's okay, bro. You can do it on your own. You don't even need me, dude. Turns out. It is confusing. It's a really tough choice. Difficult decisions. I try not to, like, take anything in this game that seriously. You know what I mean? Like, if I missed the competition and it ended up being the right choice, not great. Maybe I'll learn a lesson, you know, for the future. But yeah, we make so many decisions in this game that are like final, you know what I mean? They have either consequences with crystals if you make the wrong choice or, you know, other issues. So, yeah, that's it, right? Cyclops out. The Cyclops is worse than Leader. Yeah, he's just 15% energy attack, right? Yeah. Yeah. Just like that. There we go. All right. I believe that is it. And then we need a striker. It is Burn. So we are going to grab not Captain Marvel for the first time ever. We are going to grab Ghost Rider instead because, sorry, Carol, nobody likes you. All right, let's get into it. Shadowlands, yeah, dude, it's a tough thing. I know, like, a couple people really want a Shadowlands guide, like several new players, but it's a weird thing to make a guide for. It's, like, hard. There are videos on it, though, that you should look up. All right, I'm going to try and focus up here. Fingers are all over the place, but end up in the right thing. Oh, missed the one. Too far away. Start with the one like Nadar said, but it's so burned in at this point, it's hard to change. But that's why. Right there. Shoot, that was awful. I'm gonna start saying. Shh. Nobody saw nothing. You guys didn't see anything. What up, Alan? What's going on, dude? Good to see you, man. All right, here we go. Maximum effort, minimum frame rate. We got this, guys. Let's go. It is the one, right, Nadar? Was it the one or the... I don't remember which one you said to start with. I think it's the one. That's the furthest, like, the... closes the range to where you need to be. That proc is just whack-a-doodle. Off, off, off. That's not gonna be good. Yep. Not good at all. I think I'm gonna try and like stall out on the 6th skill here. It's not. It's gonna be so hard to line this up. It's a little better. There we go. Okay. Not a very good score. But it's alright. That'll work. How is that looking in comparison to what we got before? ABX. Burn. Strange. That is... I don't think we've recorded this score in a long time, so that's actually 1,000,000 higher than what we had written down, but not a great run, honestly. Did not feel like one. But anyways, there we go. And it's not going to be Cyclops anymore. It's going to be Doctor Strange. And... excuse me. Strange and... Scooby-O. Alright. Sweet. Legend. Let's go. We got Gwenny P coming at ya. Alright, let's go. What do you got for a striker, dude? Fracture today? Does she have fracture? Your paralysis burn? No, I don't think so. No. He needs it. So. Fracture. Man, it's so dumb that they don't let you sort this by what they actually cancel. It would be so nice. Fracture's what? Like, Hulk's got fracture. Who else has fracture? I don't remember. Storm does. Look at that. Don't you know? Storm's got fracture. What's up, Dalton? How you doing? Thanks for coming by the stream. Good to see you. What's up, Charlie? Thanks for hanging out. What up, Simon with 18,000 crystals? Mephisto now. I can tier for him now, but I want 20k crystals by Black Friday. Yeah, I think so. That's what I'm shooting for, bro. Totally free to play is 4,000 crystals. We've got a while till Black Friday, so should be able to make it, I hope. That's what I'm trying to do, so. Can't say for sure, though. Always a risk. Depends on how many characters you build, crystals you get from that, making sure you get all the logins, you know, PvP crystals, all kinds of factors. Whoa! Just threw that diagonally. Diagonally. I think yep, hit it too early. Hit it too early. I don't know where the fracture comes on that. It's not shock, I forgot, so I probably have to hit it like during the skill. Like during the actual cancel, which is rough. Dude. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty early on the skill. Not quite right at the beginning, it feels like. Feeling good. The light first, bro. Bro. Nice, got to cancel. Good. Where's my mate? That sucks. Buff's gone, I think. Maybe not. Tell, don't matter. Yeah. Yeah, it's all... Gwenpool, man. Woo! Rough. Wish I could get that score up. I mean, I can. There's gameplay stuff I can do to get it up, but it's also just like we're missing a full support. Just rough. Rough day. All right, but that's how it works, man. I don't think we'd be getting a much better score with, like, Shuri. So, there you go. Yeah. Actually, I wonder... No, because it's human. Yeah. So, not much you can do about it. Pretty wild, man. There it is. All right. So, we can grab... Whoopsies. Not Ghost Rider. We already got that. Grab this last bit of gold here. Done. Let's grab... Sure, we can grab these real quick. See what we got. Nice little bam. Just waiting for that P card, man, out of that chest. We're waiting. We'll just keep waiting. We'll just keep waiting. I don't think we got that chest today. Nice. Bunch of mats. Probably just going to end up taking Soul of the Faltine out of this. Most likely. Most likely. All right, let's get in here. Take a look at a boy. How you doing, man? You good? No, gears at 15. All right, guys, let's start the pain train. Y'all ready for this? Hey, Nathaniel, thanks for the sub, my friend. Let's get into the pain train, bros. Here we go. Why not, man? Taking these up to 20. Let's tear it up. Ooh. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, let's see if that luck holds out. Here we go. Yeah, that first gear was nice. 15, 16, that was also very, very cheap. Bro, I look, I'm never gonna be mad about rolls like this, but it's hard to watch this and be like, couldn't this be the gears to 30? Please. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. This has got to be 30s for the last 3 rolls here. Okay, 16. 22, okay. Heating up. That was so cheap. I thought we were going to make it through like 2 gears. I'm not going to lie. Well, I'll be. We could have done that before we did World Boss. I'm not even joking. Well. Yeah, you can use Cassie, right? But does she, is it, and it is a 4-star passive. Is she better? She better, isn't she? Even at 1 star, and I just wasn't thinking about it. Where is that turd? There she is. Yeah, because she's got some kind of support in here somewhere. But I think I have to get her at least to, yeah, I got to get her to 4 stars. That's it. We don't have her like the support because we don't have her to 4 stars. But we should. Bro, we should. You're right. Like that's a reasonable upgrade. For a day we're using Gwenpool, I'll take it. That's worth a 6-star rank up ticket to me. So I may wait till we have 2, but thank you, bro. Who just pointed that out? Simon, thanks, bro. That's a really good call. Probably look at using a 6-star rank up ticket on her because we're getting so many of them. I think I have 1 on deck. Yeah, and I don't really want to go down to 0 to level up Katie, but when we get 1 more, if I still don't have like a really good, use for it, we'll go ahead and take her up because, or maybe I'll think on it a little more and maybe I will just use this ticket on her because I don't think we have another target for it right now. That's about as good a value as we're going to get. No mega tier 2 needed. Nice little support bump. I think instead of getting like some crappy crit damage will be, or something, it's ignore dodge. That's all we're getting from Katie. Ignore dodge. So it's just a straight up upgrade of like 15% damage, which is nothing to sneeze at. Excuse me. So, yeah. Man, good call, Simon. Good call. Interesting. Yeah, because it's on her tier 4 passive. You don't have to tier 2 her to get the value from this. And I always forget about that. That she's got this little 4-star passive. Very nice. Very, very nice. All right. Here we go. Where are we going? I don't know. That like stunned me. I didn't think we were going to get Mephisto's gears done. What are we at right now? 108. I got a little more time here. I think we got everything done. So we can... Not quite. Wait. Wait. My brain says wait. Really quick, since I think someone asked, we are currently ranked 70 without having used our entries for today, so we will probably land in the top 100. It's hard to say. I'm busy today, so I don't know when I'm going to find time to do this, but I really need to just watch for someone I can beat and take them on as soon as possible, because waiting until right before reset isn't going to work for me. There'll be too many people I can't beat in the top 20, so I'll just have to figure something out. But we're doing pretty good. Might get a decent amount of crystals there. Otherworld Battle, my ranking is so low because I literally taked it down to bronze to finish the entire week of the weekly challenge for Perfect Scenario. I just went down and did them all, and now I'm just going for it, climbing back up. Real easy to climb, like from like silver to platinum for me, so I don't worry about it too much. But yeah, that one's doing all right. And then Team Battle Arena, we're doing okay-ish. Vibranium's tough, but doing decent-ish for us in Vibranium and Team Battle Arena. We need more teams, man. We need more teams. So we're doing all right there. And then I just wanted to break this down, start doing this for the reset. Where'd we end up? Number 8? Yeah. Number 8, not bad. We'll take it. I don't know if I can beat any of these gentlemen in... Alliance battle just yet. I think it's going to take a little more time. but I'm coming for y'all. Anyhow, that's pretty much our weekly roundup. Don't forget about your Shadowlands clears for sure. Make sure you get those done before it resets. I still got to grind out all my, like, you know, I'm not pushing this week. I don't have time. Straight up, I don't have time to do it. So we're just throwing stuff in here. I put in a good character, some bad characters, and let it rip. And I just got to farm up my tokens. Obviously, I'm not gonna, well, not obviously. I'm not going to do all this Shadowlands. I just jumped into a stage really quick. Let Scooby-O clean it up. There we go. More tokens. We don't have a lot of these, so maybe we'll open some chests next week. Maybe we won't. I don't know. We're really, really low on tokens. But we'll have 2 clears. And then zombie survival. Good God, zombie survival. Got to remember this before it resets. To actually push up in rank. It's actually what we should try and do right now, but I don't really want to deal with that. So what we will do instead is go ahead and look at Sanjeev's account. What's your IGN, Sanjeev? I don't remember. I don't remember. Also, what are we doing for, like, other builds? Man, we ripped through those gears. That was crazy. Crazy. I don't, in fact, hey, whoa, wait. Let's rewind time a little bit. Some tutors, bro. That was so cheap, those gears on Mephisto. I don't know, man. Really cheap. Crazy, dude. Anyhow, Sanjeev, you still here, bro? You might have took off. Oh, no? You're somewhere. I don't know your IGN off the top of my head, so you'll have to give it to me if you want us to look at your account. Yes, Ahmad. If you can beat him, give me your IGN. You were the 2 I was going to look at really quick. Yeah, just give me your IGNs and we'll take a look. We'll look at those 2 accounts real quick. And then one other person, one other regular had some questions. And I said to hit me up in Discord and we never got a chance to take a look. So if you remember who you are, let me know. And maybe we'll take a look at that. I feel like we've looked at your account a bunch, but I'll look again. Oh. Are you not in here? Where are you? There you are. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Settle down with the X's. Golly. All right, what's going on in here? Still working on your swords. Work, work, work all day long. Work until your swords don't stink. For real. Getting there. You're 107 on the badge. That's right. This is a pretty early account, so. Nice. Looking good with the cards. These are really, really good. Just waiting on Ghost Rider now. Nice. You got everything crafted up. Very, very good. Energy attack you can lock here. Ignore defense here. Really good. But it looks like, unfortunately, those 2 are probably the only ones I'd lock here, but that's all right. Bottom of this card looks good. You got your proc rolled up. Very, very nice. Max HP is nice. Flame resist is not nice. So you could lock that max HP when you roll that one. What do we got here? No thanks, no thanks. And cooldown duration's good. So good to lock cooldown duration there. Biz attack. Ignore defense. And that's it. The rest of this has gotta roll. But other than that, man, these are really good cards. Really good start. What do you got on the bottom of these? Energy attack, always defense cooldown. Beautiful. All basic. Fizz attack, flame resist. That one's a little rough. I wouldn't keep that. Eventually, I would re-roll this. Just okay. No, maybe not. Maybe I would keep this. I don't know. I don't know. Tough call. But I wouldn't be in a hurry to re-roll it now that I'm really looking at it. This one you got the proc, and this one you got the proc. Really good, dude. Looking good. All right. What do we got going on in here? Power Ranger Hulk looks good. Uru look really good. Judgments rolled proper. That's what I'm talking about. 0.9 per 1. Rolling them up right. Very, very good. Ignore dodge. Flame damage. 0.9 per 1. That's nice. Just make sure that dodge is capped up. Woo! I'm going to make this really fast today, guys, because I was supposed to get out of here quick. I just didn't want to end the stream after 1 hour, even though I should have, because that would have been quick. That's my problem, is I always feel like I, for some reason, have to keep this thing going a certain amount of time. Nice liberation on Shuri. Looks good, dude. Do you have any questions, Sanjeev? Like specific questions about who you're building or anything like that? I know we looked at your account just a little bit ago, so I'm not sure if you need any new suggestions here or what we're looking for. But I can tell you, you're cooking. Everything looks pretty good, man. Again, like with the dodge mini rages, though, just make sure their dodge is capped, because if it's not, you're going to want to find a crit rate mini rage. Interesting. So with an account where yours is at, that shouldn't be a focus. Basically, like, how do I put this? So here, I can do you this, right? I can't get a gauge on who you have and don't have for Shadowlands just by looking at your roster. It's too much. But I can tell you things like Nightcrawler has a gold uniform that makes him an exceptional Shadowlands clear. 500,000 gold for a Shadowlands clear, up to you, but he's useless without it. So somebody you could consider. Who else is good? Warpath can do okay for a stage. He can do all right. His damage is better than some. He's not very good. Tends to take a lot of damage, but he can do enough damage to clear a stage. Hydro Man is amazing for Shadowlands. Hydro Man is a must for Shadowlands. Let's see here. The rest of these aren't. Katie would be a very good one to build for Shadowlands. Anyone new like Katie that doesn't have a uniform and is powerful is a great option for Shadowlands. Swordmaster also has a gold cost uniform, also a good Shadowlands clear. He's not really, but he's newer and has abilities that like have things. So he can clear a Shadowlands stage. Will be a lot better than some other options like, say, Mockingbird. You've got Crystal with her uniform. Her gold cost uniform is quite good for clearing a Shadowlands stage. Gorilla Man is a legend, an absolute legend. Tier 4 Gorilla Man, Tier 4 Man Thing, but definitely a great Shadowlands character. You got Turtle. Shadow Shell is great for Shadowlands. Mac, great for Shadowlands. Scar the Spider, amazing for Shadowlands. And you can back these up and watch it again if you want to like see these. And, you know, slower, so you can like even write them down or mark them off with favorites for who you want to build. Caecilius surprisingly does okay in Shadowlands. Same with Baron Mordo. Not the best, either of them. I would say Caecilius is a little better, but they can both clear a stage. Goliath can be quite decent in Shadowlands. Man-Thing, legend in Shadowlands, absolute legend. X23 does really well for clearing a stage. Domino and Phantom X aren't super powerful, but they're both okay. They do all right, and if you team them up, they can definitely clear a stage. Iron Hammer can do okay just because of the way his kit's laid out. Robbie Reyes sucks. Let's see. Storm can clear a stage in Shadowlands. I'm just kidding, kind of. Geez, get her out of the dumpster, man. Build her, fast. Go. She's so good. Mr. Sinister can clear a stage for you. I don't know how you're getting these guys to like 5 stars, maybe a bio sub or something like that. Crazy, but no worries. Let's see here. Icarus obviously is great. Dr. Voodoo's great. Groot can clear a stage pretty handily. Human Torch is very good. Mantis is very good for clearing in Shadowlands. And Sunspot's going to be good. You can kind of do some tricky shenanigans with his 5th skill, since it's like a channeled skill that doesn't end. You can actually get him to clear a stage reasonably well. And then, yeah, I'm going to stop because I could go on and on, but that's a lot of good suggestions for... yeah, there you go, Sanjeev. That was like rattling off just like 10, 15 characters there that are great for Shadowlands. So hopefully that helps you out, bro. And then as far as strikers go, that's just a thing that's going to naturally happen as you build characters up. But the abilities you can look for, and I'm really hoping I get this right, early in the game are going to be like leadership, agility. Those are the 2 big ones, leadership and agility. I believe leadership is the one that gives you... increased attack when attacking, so the 10% increased damage when attacking, and then agility is, or agent, it's agent, not agility, right? It's like Warpath. Agent, the agent tag, I think it is going to give you ignore dodge. So those are the 2 like big ones early in the game. Did I remember that right? Is it agent? Someone will correct me. Anyways, there you go, dude. And hopefully that helps. Because yeah, I wouldn't go out of your way to build characters as strikers, especially early, but you can say, I need a character for Shadowlands. Oh, Warpath will also give me a good striker ability. I think I'll take him to tier 2, is kind of how I think about that. Because yeah, it's not usually worth building a character up just for the striker. And then who else? We had one more person. Ahmed, there you are. We'll take a look at Ahmed real quick. We'll get one of the regs, somebody new. And then again, like, I apologize, this isn't fair. I apologize if well, not really apologize, but hope you understand if I like said I would look at your account and it's taking time. I forget, man, who I said I would. You know how it goes. All right, Ahmed, you got 120 on the badge, so we're just kind of heating up on the account. Swords are looking decent. Grats on the 5 gem pink. Keep these rolling. You probably can get some upgrades pretty easily here, so just keep at this. You try and replace the 3 gem swords as soon as possible. But other than that, you're looking pretty good there. Cards. This card is a no-go, so don't craft this. No problem, Sanjeev. Hope that helps, brother. Don't craft this up. Just leave it the way it is. Enjoy it for now, but you're going to want to replace this. If you're going for a PvE set, actually, you tell me, Ahmed, are you going for a PvE set of cards, a PvP set of cards, or are you trying to make a hybrid set? You let me know, because then it'll be easier to tell you what you should do. Nice, dude. Nice stars to get blue on. All basic attack, all basic defense. Very nice. You love to see it. Recovery rate. Nice, all basic attack here again. Very nice, blue. And then some resistances, so not great, but... Okay. You want a PvE set. Okay. New Avengers number 9, the blue one you have, is an extremely good card. That's one of the best cards in the game. It can roll a 20% HP proc on it. I wouldn't be in a hurry to get rid of that. Even if you want a PvE set, you may want to consider throwing that card in the set just for that little bit of HP juice for PvP. What up, GOAT? What's going on, homie? Thanks for coming and hanging out, dude. This is a great card for a PvE set. This is a great card for any set. And this is a good card for a PvE set. This is a PvP card. So this card I would stop crafting and I would look at replacing. I would get rid of these 2 cards eventually. On a discount for sure. And you're going to want to replace them with like Ghost Rider. And who's the other one? Either Guardians of the Galaxy. You definitely want Ghost Rider in the set. Brings a 20% all attack proc, which is very, very good. So let's consider this Ghost Rider in the future. For Crescent, you have a couple options. You could swap this out for your new Avengers number 9 for the little bit of HP to keep you alive while you're just kind of working in PvP. But if you want to go 100% PvE, I would look at either putting like Baby Spidey, Black Panther, or Guardians of the Galaxy here. Probably Guardians of the Galaxy, because it can roll a lot of attack stats, and you'll get a little extra HP. But if you're going full PvE, I think any of those cards work. So Ghost Rider, and then for this one, either Baby Spidey, Black Panther 166, not 35. So you want the one with Claw on it, not the one with just Black Panther on it. And then Guardians of the Galaxy tends to be the card people favor in that slot because it can roll attack on the bonus options and has attack for a main stat. So there you go, my friend. So yeah, finish crafting this one up because you'll probably keep this regardless of what you do for PvE, and then consider replacing these 2, especially this one. This is a much better card than the Loki card. The Loki card is pretty much considered kind of like bottom tier. So this one you'll want to replace. Crescent card is a little better, but like I said, it's a PvP card at its heart. So there you go, bro. All right, man, moving on here. Let's take a look at the roster. What do we got going on? We got a Sentry that needs another greed. So try and find him a second greed if you can to make a mighty greed. Power of Angry Hulk looks good. Make sure to put Uru on your characters. So you have 0 Uru on your Sentry. Gonna want to make sure you take care of that. Okay, and I was scared I was going to look and we were going to see no Uru on any characters, but it looks like you got it. You don't got it, though. Get some Uru on these guys. Even if it's 5-star, even if it's 4-star, just get some Uru on them. You don't need to save them all for OB combines. If that's what you're doing, you can do that. I don't know if that's a great idea because the odds of getting Odin's Blessings from combining is pretty low. So there's a chance you're just gonna nuke tons of 6-star Uru and never equip any. So I would equip your 5 and 6-star Uru and then just save the excess for Odin's Blessing combines. In case of CTPs, I want to replace Jean's Rage with a Mighty Comp. I have a Greed and another Rage. Okay. You also have an Authority and a Regen. It's pretty easy to say the Greed should be combined with this to make a Mighty Greed. You do not want a regular Greed in PvP. This is rolled nicely, by the way. And then that's pretty much for sure the route I'd go with your extra Greed. Rages and comps, however, that's a different story. So, So when I look at things, I don't like spending crystals that I don't have to. So I see a Hulk who does incredibly well with the competition with no CTP, and a Jean Grey who does incredibly well with the CTP of Rage with the CTP of Rage. So I don't know that I would be in a hurry to put the competition here. And then what? I mean, definitely, because like you could put the Rage here, but then it's like, why did you do that? Why don't you just put the competition here, leave the Rage here? So just food for thought. Hulk also does really well with the competition. So just something to consider. If Hulk gets replaced, however, you know, you'll have to remove the CTP, but Jean Grey is going to get replaced as well. So there you go. So that's kind of the competition thing. As far as the rages go and stuff, Gwenpool really likes a rage. And if she's covering a lot of bases for you, yeah, good call, Goat. I got her. Good call, dude. Yeah, Mephisto's creeping in on some people's value too. Yeah, I know people love Jean Grey, and I don't blame them, and this uniform is super badass, and it looks really cool, and it is strong, but I can't help but feel like this thing's fallen out of the meta pretty quickly. We're at the spicy time of year where we're going to get strong unis and stuff, probably our new epic quest pretty soon. So yeah, I would probably recommend either saving the competition if you really don't want to put it on Hulk, or put it on Hulk and leave Jean with a Rage, because she's just fine. And then, yeah, Rage could go here for sure. And as far as the Authority and the Regen, you could keep the Regen as fodder. Is it a Mighty Authority or a regular? Just regulars? I would keep the Authority and the Regen. Regen I would use as fodder, and the Authority, maybe if you get another one, make a Mighty and give it to someone like, I don't even know. You don't need it. So for now, just hang on to the Authority and the Regen. You don't need to equip those. There's no real reason to. And then the Conquest, again, it's like you need a Mighty Conquest. But, because, yeah, a regular Conquest is not going to be nearly as strong in PvP. You're just going to get beat up by everybody who has a Mighty CTP. Yeah, he doesn't have an artifact though, so it's kind of like the uni is the boo-boo, not the build. Could build him for PvE though. Like, he's pretty strong, right? I've never had him, but and then with the refinement, I don't know. It is a good idea to keep CTPs in your bags until you can forge them to be mighty for PvP characters. It's not always the case for PvE, but PvP characters, you usually want to put a mighty on them or bust. You can consider the Conquest on Wolverine. Consideration, and then maybe build him on Black Friday up to tier 4. If you're not, if you do G Grey sooner than that. Storm obviously would be a great next tier 4. You've got a mighty CTP of competition. Looks really good. I think I like the Rage on Gwenpool right now for you because she's supposed to be covering a bunch of days for you, but is going to score really, really, really bad. So you might want to give her at least level 80 and a Rage, if not a tier 4 sooner or later. And yeah, hopefully that helps, man. I got to kind of wrap it up and bounce out of here, but... Oh, yeah, and if you build Mephisto, bro, thank you, Goat. Thanks, bro. Yeah, if you build Mephisto up, dude, competition is cooking on this guy. His ABL scores are astronomical. So However, it's a heavy investment, and like I said earlier, it seems like the tier 4 skill, no null. Your null's just not in a place where I would put anything on him yet, right? So even if like, even if you put like a mighty conquest on him, make sure you have a mighty. Don't put a regular on him at all, and make sure you've got a uniform and a build. You know what I mean? Because like putting anything on him right now is a bit of a waste. He doesn't have a uniform, so. But as far as, are you asking like who you should build between like Mephisto and Null? You got no Agent Venom, so who do you like more? No, I'm just kidding, kind of. Mephisto's got a lot of value for PvE right now, so I think Null is stronger in PvP. So if you're looking for the PvP powerhouse, no Agent Venom, no Null. That's exactly what I was just gonna say, Goat. If you don't have any of the support to build Null, he'll still be really, really good, but I would maybe just rather do Mephisto for the PvE value. It's kind of a no-lose. It's a no-lose, but with no support, with no artifact, no Agent Venom, and no Agent Venom artifact, Null loses a lot of power. Like, not a little bit, a lot. So, something to consider. And then with Mephisto, it's nice because even though he would have some PvP value for an account like this, PvE is really where he's going to cook. Covering those Alliance battle days for you is really, really good. So, up to you. That's future talk anyways. We're talking way down the road. I mean, these are expensive uniforms that you probably want to wait for Black Friday for anyways. You know what I mean? So your supports definitely look good. You got like all kinds of support going on here, which is great. All kinds of support. It's looking really good. Missing Valk, but I'm sure she's just either you haven't found her yet or waiting on a Mega Tier 2, something like that. But looks really good. Oh, nice. So you're still looking for him. What about the artifact, though? Because you got to have the artifact as well, which is such a pain. Such a pain. And why it's such a good idea to build Sentry. No problem, Ahmed. Hopefully that helps, my friend. I gotta bounce out of here, guys. I gotta dip. Man, I hope you guys had fun today. Sorry the stream was kind of crazy. Like I said, I got a lot going on today, so I am gonna run out of here. I appreciate you all so much. Thanks for hanging out. Don't forget about the reset today. Make sure you guys take care of everything. Pointing to myself, don't forget about the reset today, Joe. Make sure you take care of everything. Yeah, if you enjoyed the stream, had a good time, learned anything, go ahead and hit that like button. You know it helps us out a lot. If you want to see more live stream series we're doing every day at 8:30 a.m. Pacific, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We got more guide videos coming to you on the way. We're looking at doing the oh, I had it. I was micro machining so good, but then we hit the guide and I just couldn't keep it rolling. We got essence, rifts, and artifacts coming at you for the next guide. We're getting there. It's almost done. Stay tuned, folks. All right, my friends. I'm Holden Gray. This is Free to Play. We'll see you all on the next one. I hope you have a spectacular day.